Hello. Good evening. Twin Minds here. We're being pirates. We're being pirates. Yarr, it is time to be a pirate. Windrose is the game, of course. It came out about a week ago, and I've been keeping an eye on the reviews and such to see how good it is, and it seems to be received fairly well. Of course, I absolutely love the Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag as one of my top games of all time, and this seems to be somewhat close. We'll see. Pirate survival, I think, is the deal. So we'll see. I like pirates. I like survival. We'll see if it goes well. Isaacs, Valuna, Midnight, the one. Hi. Hello. Welcome. How y'all doing? This game does not start you off on a main menu or anything of the like. It starts you straight off at character creation. So we're doing it. We're doing it. I'm slapping on all the tentacle themed tattoos I can. Do we get any leg tattoos? Shoulder, right. Arm, leg. There we go. There. We are all tentacle and or nautical themed. This is some sort of faction, I'm assuming, because if you click on the one that has the sails and the skull with horns and the tentacles, you get an anchor. So apparently it is themed of a sorts. Who knows? Pirates. So yeah, in fact, we could probably do without the anchor. It could go a little bit asymmetrical. We could also do without the mermaid. That would be the left forearm. Anything else that would work? Meh. We'll tone down the tats just a hair. Tiny hair. Put a mermaid. Okay. Midnight wants the mermaid. We'll have a mermaid. And that leg is looking a little bit bare now. Let's see what else we got. I mean, it's technically snakes, but they could be misconstrued for tentacles. I'll go with the snake tentacles. Alright, we're going all in. Tatman. Okie dokie. Makeup. That's not the color I was expecting. Dark and broody. No. Extra dark and broody. No, I don't think we need dark and broody. Although, do we have the? No, we don't have the under eye sunscreen style. This is probably the closest that we got. We got lipsticks. We got blushes. Why did it reset to not black? There you go. Meh. I don't think our handsome man needs a makeup. Adventurer. This dude's a little bit blue and veiny. Except for those don't look blue and veiny. They look like he's like cracked porcelain or something. Poor guy. I literally had a name planned earlier today in my head. It was there. I had it. It was in my brain. No, Meow is not a good name. I don't think so. Gila would disagree, but Gila. Hi, Gili. Right, yeah. Twinbeard. Twinbeard, the pirate. Full name. Legal name. Okay. Windrose. Here we go. So far, the performance seems fine, so I don't think I want to touch the whatchamacallit. Actually, come to think of it, I didn't I didn't see any beard choices. Ha 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 ha. There. However, we do not have the beard style that I would like. That's close. I was thinking like 2 braids. Shoot birds? Why shoot birds? Do you need a mustache to go with that? Not really. Oh, it's alright. And then do we need more hair to go with that? I think we might. Can we have some luscious locks? I think the longer disheveled look with the beads kind of sort of works. That's also pretty long and disheveled with some beads. Sounds pretty man bunny. I dig it. Actually, kind of dig it. How's that look in full? A little bit too ribbony, perhaps. Can we change the ribbon colors? I don't think so. I don't think we can. This one is all right. This one's a little bit less imposing of the other hairstyle. This one's a little bit more subdued. I think that'll do. All right. Okay. Select Mr. Man. So, to my understanding, this is a I would say probably Ark style multiplayer, where we have hosted public servers as well as the ability to do private servers and whatever. So I'm gonna do solo if at all possible, but if we end up liking this a lot, perhaps at some point we'll open up the multiplayer. Solo offline, indeed. Great new world. Oh God, Jesus! All right. Who knows about the grind? I would hope not. I suspect that it's going to be closer to a Valheim in terms of survival style. So we got calm waters to focus on exploration. We got high seas for the intended Windrose experience. Storm's Edge, where the seas show no mercy. And then Captain's Choice. Let's see, what do we got? Enemy health, damage, ship, damage, boarding, combat, immersive exploration, disables map markers. Oof. I feel like me personally needs map markers. As much as I want the immersive style, I can't. Shared quest progression. I mean, we're not doing that, so that's not a thing. World name. I don't think it matters. The Archipelago. Let's do it. Oh, gizmo, 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 gizmo. Gizmo, gizmo, gizmo. Gizmo, 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 please hold still, baby. Hold still. I know. We caused a problem for you. Poor little muffin. Alright, I'm missing all the intro because of Cat. I tried to grab Gizmo, and in my attempt to grab Gizmo, his tail went straight into my hot tea, and he was very upset by this process and started flinging tea everywhere. So I tried to dry it off. Poor Gizmo. I hope y'all are getting this story, because, Hi. Come here. Come here. I know. I know. Oh, poor kitten. Poor kitten. Poor kitten. It wasn't like too hot, but I'm sure it stung a little bit. It was very unhappy. But yeah, his tail just went just straight in my tea. And now I have tea sprayed all over me like a wacky waving inflatable flailing tube man. And it's all over the place. Poor Gizmo. Now I'm covered in tea. And hopefully there's not too much tea in my keyboard. It's still glowing. I am hopefully able to push a button. Did anyone catch what the story was at the start? I mean, that doesn't matter too much, I'm sure. Any game that starts us off with bare bones text was probably not going to be focused on the story of it. Alright, escape to continue your adventure. Oh, hey, we can start over. Hey, there we go. The year of 17XX. The seas tremble with the roar of cannons and turn red from blood. Covered in tea. Just covered. Yes. Yes, that. I probably should have just done the forward play manually. Edward Teach, Blackbeard, proclaims himself the king of pirates of the West Indies. Rumors are spreading that he has struck a bargain with the devil himself and commands the dead. After crushing the British fleet, Teach turns his forces towards Tortuga, the last bastion of freedom and independence in the Caribbean. Not looking for trouble, and with a couple of other poor souls in tow, you do something. But just a few days later, you wake up in your cabin and realize you're under attack. You hear a broadside and everything goes dark. I know, Gila. That was a challenge. There. Okay. See, yeah. Story. Story is Blackbeard. You pirate. Get shot. Wake up. Be pirate. Do things. Alright, here we go. Your frigate cabin. You wake up on the cabin floor to a clash of sabers. Your head is pounding and your vision doubles. There's a big lump on the back of your head. The last thing you remember is the deck lurching under your feet as cannonballs strike the hull. Blimey! Your ship is under attack! You need to get out of the cabin and see what's going on. Okay. Hey, Sir Gila. You should just do. Aha! Hello, Doctor. I chose not to open the door. Captain, thank goodness. We've been looking everywhere for you. Everywhere except for in your cabin, you know. Whatever. Skip the details, Doc. How bad is it? Blackbeard's pirates are boarding us. They're everywhere. Half the crew is dead, but remarkably some are still fighting. Go, help the others. Perhaps you may yet turn the tide. Leave. Okay. I got a coffee. They gave me a coffee. Sweet. A hard fight lies ahead, and your vision is still swimming after the concussion. Drink some coffee to rouse yourself. Alright. Coffee time. Hello, pirate scum. Pirates come, you say? We shall see, Scooby, we shall see. Any more pirates come up here? No. Block 3 enemy attacks. Okie dokie. What's up, bud? No. Well, I guess I'm not going up that way. Or am I? Haha. See, my concern, and the reason that I was hesitant on this game initially when it first came out, is I found the artifact. It really was on the ship. Anchor down my throat. Something's definitely not right with this thing. Don't throat anchors, dude. Get Richards. He'll handle it. Off my ship, you dogs. Nice. What is that? Ow. Spry, aren't you? Consider yourself deposed, Cap. Take the artifact from him. Devil, take it, Richards, Captain Richards. That filth, it's eating him. Holy Mary, protect us. Not with your bare hands, you idiots. Throw the bodies overboard, we're leaving. Continue your adventure. So, as I was attempting to say before I was rudely interrupted by a story, I have been watching this to see reviews and such. One of my concerns is how MMO coded this will be, because they do have the solo and small multiplayer built in, but if they have designed it to be much like an MMO in terms of reward styles and quest styles and whatnot, then I will be concerned. We shall see. And I do struggle a little bit with the third-person over-the-shoulder cam, especially when it comes to like survival games, which is one of the reasons I never really got into the Valheims, etc. But I do like the third-person over the shoulder for games like AC4 Black Flag, which is one of my favorite games. So we'll see. We'll see how well those two mentalities merge. So needless to say, I'm going into this slightly skeptically. So we shall see, Scooby, if I get lost. Shooting requires bullets. Great. Thanks, loading tooltip. Apparently we are loading a larger section of the game right now. You wake up on a deserted island. The waves must have washed you ashore. You remember the shot searing your chest. The bullet passed clean through. Yet there is no trace. The wound is healed as if it never existed. Yet your body, from your heart to your fingertips, is laced with patterns that shimmer with the cold light. Touching them hurts. You need to figure out where you are, and why you are. Alright. Hang on. There we go. Okie dokie. Oh dear. The challenge of survival begins with picking up everything in sight. Pumpkin? Coconut! Alright. How my shore adventure began. Light the bonfire. You can build a bonfire by switching build mode. Dodo! Hello, Dodo. Dodo? Dodo. I need dinner, Dodo. Sorry about this. Alright, let's collect a little bit more wood. I am sure this is the right process. Okay. So far the water looks good. Can we swim? Are we a swimmable pirate? We are indeed a swimmable pirate. However, our stamina goes down really quick. Crab, 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 crab. See, I see Dodo now, and my first thought is, can I tame it? Because that is how Ark do. Alright, let's do the build mode. Right, yeah. Build panel, okie dokie. Build a cooking fire. Apparently the bonfire's no good. Build a workbench. I need a couple more wood. Hello, Gila. Couple more wood. Ah! 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 Angry bird! Cool. Revenge! Oh, that's a fascinating post-mortem cache. All right, bird, come here. I forgot to equip my sword. You got what you deserved. There we go. Alright, we have exterminated the local dodo population. All's well that ends well. Alright, build a workbench. Press E at the tent. Oh, build tent first. Build tent. We need plant fiber and more wood. Cool. Alright, let's see. What do we got for discoveries? Resources discovered. Dodo egg. Turns into spicy breaded kebab. And bacon and eggs. Ooh, bacon and eggs. Let's see. Key discoveries. Yeah. So we got coconut. Okay. Okay. Well, let's do some cooking. I'm sure we can do some cooking. We got boiled crab. Sounds delicious. We have dodo broth. Sounds wonderful. Let's have I don't know, one of each of those. How do I inventory? Here we go. All right, dodo broth. Schlorp. Okay, so this has the 3 food system at the bottom left, very similar to Valheim. I think Valheim was the first one to really do that, and everyone after that has pretty much mimicked it. Alright, I need a couple more plant fibers. Oh, we got little run jumps. Pig! Here. Oh, that's a big pig. Oh, that's a big pig. There's several pigs. I don't think I'm ready for pigs yet. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the 3-food system, but I do appreciate it, if only because it encourages variety. Whereas most games that give you variety of food, the variety doesn't matter at all, so there's no point in collecting any sort of variety of food. It doesn't encourage you to play with the food system. That's the only reason I really like it. Okay. B. Tent. We are in tents. Great. I did it. New quest. How my shore adventure began, that continued. Kill a boar. Okay, well, I guess it says I'm ready for pig. Come here, pig. It says I'm ready for pig. What's up, pig? Okay. I guess I'm not ready for pig. Alright. I did notice I have a gun. I should probably attempt to use that. How... I have equipped gun. Ah, hold Alt to aim. I have no bullets, okay. Ah! Alright. Hang on. I have forgotten a critical. Just poof, gone. I'll get there eventually. I mean, I did it. I technically completed the quest. However... Well, alright. Here, pig, pig, pig. I mean, the good news is that I'm not dying instantly. The bad news is that it seems like an absolute pain in the ass to do the infinite death runs. Alright, pig. One more hit on you. There we go. So they mentioned a poise system or something along those lines, where you can break the enemy's poise, and there is a parry system, but it's not terribly obvious, I guess, when the parry happens. Hello, McDodo. I think I got it. I think I got the parry on that, but it's not like hugely obvious. Ooh, cayenne pepper. We get spices. Nice. Alright, loot discoveries available. I have acquired rough hide. We can build an armor and clothing workbench, and we can get armor and stuff. We also got canned peppers, so we can make spicy chicken with sweet potato. And we can make spicy skewered crab. Let's go make some more food, because I immediately lost my food buffs from that dying, and I've been struggling. Alright, other one. Enjoy your wiggling. Okay, now, do these tell you how much they do? Increases maximum health and +5 strength. Dodo broth increases maximum health. So they don't really tell you how much they increase the maximum health by. And then the spicy chicken with potato requires potato. So let's have a spicy skewered crab. And then we'll do dodo broth. And we'll do bacon and eggs. I forgot to take them. I need to take them. Can we eat? We can eat from pocket. Good. Alright, we got 2 cayenne pepper seeds. We got a boar head. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Journal. Craft new boots. Alright, fair enough. Disassembly table. Neat. Signifier. Neat. So we need more wood and coarse fabric. I'm assuming I make coarse fabric in the workbench, but I do need more wood as well. And I can only assume coarse fabric comes from greenery. Now, this shows that I still have a death marker here, but I'm assuming that that did not get removed correctly. It says that my death marker is like right there. Alright, how much coarse fabric was that? 10. Great. Now we just need 1 more wood. Or 2 more wood. I don't remember. We'll go 2 just to be sure. There we go. Roof required. Oh, dicks. Alright. It's one of them. It's one of them. Yeah, the insta-crafting is alright. Like, I don't mind crafting times, but I like it more when it's... If it's going to be crafting times, I would like it to be more interactive. Which most games don't do very well. Because normally their interactive is hold button for X amount of time until done. Okay. So, this game definitely soft-pedaled you in. And then immediately said, screw you, now build a house, without telling you to build a house. So, how do we do the thing? Floors and walls. We need wood or plant fiber. I feel like we should probably start with a bundle of sticks since, well, let's see. Can we chop down tree? No, we need a stone axe. Can we make stone axe? We can make stone axe. Okay. There's need more wood. Any more wood? There's wood. There's wood. There's wood. There's a dodo. I should probably get that dodo. Is that a dude? Is this our nighttime challenge? Hey, dude. How and or who and or what are you? Armored drown. Great, we got drowns. Wonderful. I mean, sure, why not? Okay. Okay. So you get staggered very easily. And then you immediately have to, well, die, basically. Because you get staggered. That's usually how staggered works, is you just die. I don't like dying. Wait. How does he now have 4 shields? He did not have 4 shields before. So, I'll need to figure out their attack pattern, but it feels kind of like they just endlessly attack, which doesn't give you any chance for return. Okay, so they do eventually stop swinging. This is good. Okay, I was trying to get the parry timing down. Apparently, I did not. I will need to practice at the parry timing, because that is definitely something that will be required in this game, from what I can tell. Well, the problem is I can't eat before attacking, because over there has all of my food. So I guess I could go grab my shit and then run. But I was kind of hoping not to lead him back to a camp. Alright, fine. Fine, be the way. See, my concern with the eat and then return is you die just as easily anyway. So you end up just wasting all your food. I am determined to get him, though. Even if I have to endless death cycle like I did with the piggies. Ow. Oh, for fuck's sake. So once you get hit once, there's no recovering from that because you just keep getting plowed. He's got a half a sliver left. Undead essence and silver button. What else do we got over yonder? We got another piggy. I see some sort of food item. Maybe not food item, some sort of decorative plant item. What are you? Sweet potato! Yoink. Bye, piggies. I stole your potatoes. Ooh, look at that. Look at that moonrise. Hell yeah. Gila. Shush. Look at that moonrise. I like it. I love when a game pays attention to their skybox. Gives you something pretty to look at. Okay. Now let's food again. Higher level station is required for my spicy chicken with sweet potato. Okay. Build improvements for the station. How does one do that? Cooking. Unknown. It does not give any information on that. I'm assuming it's somewhat related to how Valheim did it, in that there are separate items that you can build that get built nearby that just passively increase the bonus. But I don't see anything else here, so that's not going to happen right now. So let's build a tiny little shed for my armor crafting, so I can have armor, because armor would be wonderful. Oh, right, I was going to make the stone axe so I can get some tree chopping happening. Silver button, miscellaneous, uncommon. An old trinket. The silver is dulled a bit, but it's probably still worth something. Can be sold to smugglers, I see. Undead essence, alchemy, rare. Rumored to not only be used in alchemy, but also in the creation of enchanted weapons. A strange substance, slightly cold to the touch. Okay. Cool. So we've got alchemy. So it does feel like they have brought a little bit of fantasy into our pirate game, which is fine. As long as it's done well, we shall see. Yeah, I'm still dealing with the tea fallout from Gizmo. My coaster got teed. Thankfully, I did not put any sugar in my tea. Otherwise, this would have been a much bigger mess. Hello, Trix. Tea with the slight hint of cattail. Okay, so now we have axe. We'll let this de-tree the neighborhood. Actually, let's go with these. Thorn Fiddler. What on earth is Thorn Fiddler? That appears to be a large crab. Hello, large crab. Whoa. A Thorn Fiddler and a drowned. Run away. Does health regen? In the slightest. Not really. Okay, cool. Alright, looks like we're dealing with this bullshit. Ah, you! They throw things. I was not aware of this. Alright, cool. Preach. Come here, little shit. Alright. Getting better at the dodging and or the parrying and whatnot. Okay. Lovely. Okay, let's see how much we can build. I think it will build out of... Apparently the pier is not a foundation. I was looking at it and thinking it was foundation. It is not. So I guess we'll build the foundation. And let's build, like right, I don't know, here. We're going to build bare bones for now. How do we door? That's how we door. Great. Ah, that's a different door. That was a window. All right, now we find out if we get our materials back. So that was 10 fiber for the window. How do we go into a deconstruct type of mode? Can we go into a toggle destroy mode? There we go. 10 plant fiber returned. Huzzah! Door. Alright, so my first question is why are the large door or the large walls not the same size as a door? And why do I need a separate sized wall to accommodate this? Alright, what do I got for roofage? Walls, roofage. Perfect. Sure, why not? It lets me fill it that way. Probably should have windowed somewhere in here. Here, let's window. So a big old window, like right. Oh, that's too big a window. How about window? Actually, that's a good spot for window. Actually, that's not a good spot for window. There we go. That's a good spot for window. Okay, can we move things? We cannot appear to move things, but that's okay because we get our materials back so we can quickly rebuild. This is not nearly a big enough space. Jesus. Alright, that's fine. Do we have a ramp of sorts? We have a ramp of sorts. Perfect. My rough is roofage. Howdy, ducks. How you doing? Yeah, I'm on the fence. Like, I think my least favorite building method is the one that requires all the materials up front, and then you get none or half returned. Because that seriously prevents me from wanting to build, because I feel like I have to be very comfortable in my resources first. This method, where you get all of your resources back, feels better. You still have to gather all the resources first before you can build, but at the very least there's no penalty for building. It encourages me to build. The other method, the blueprint method, I like for the ability to test and iterate on design without worrying about words without worrying about having to go collect the materials first. So you can blueprint and you can design your building and then determine how much you have to go collect. So in that regards, I do like the blueprint method. I got coconuts. Coconuts. Yeah, let's have a coconut. I had a coconut. Delicious. Moon. Yeah, discoveries. Potato. Coconut soup and hearty egg broth. Can I make the coconut soup? I didn't see it. I didn't scroll down far enough. That'll be why. Let's craft one. And then let's have another spicy skewered crab. Yes, the blueprint method is better if you get a tracker of how much material you need to collect. And I think the forest did that. Or Sons of, whichever. Okay. Craft new boots. I got distracted. Craft new boots. What am I going to need to collect to get boots? Coarse fabric. Okay. I'm going to need to kill a lot more pigs for this if I want a full set. But for now... boots. I got boots. That was much better than my torn boots, aka that bandage around my leg. Great, I got boots. Little quest update. Mine copper ore in the nearest cave. Nearest cave? Ah, I see. So we need to do some more exploring, I think. Here, let's do some more resource gathering. I also need to build a chest if we can find one. I like that these are partial breakages. Feels like you're really disassembling the ship. Indeed, there was a phone buzz. A little bit of a moot moot. Okay, so now that we have seen how absolutely worthlessly tiny this is, we're gonna expand it out to maybe a 303. Maybe we do that. We need some more. We need some more roughage though. And I absolutely need to go kill some more piggies. But first, let's go take a look at building, or not building, let's take a look at chestises. Lots of decor items. Good, good. Good, good, lovely. Farming. Shrub sapling. I have a shrub seed. Grows on the ground. Lovely. Get planted. I don't know. I don't know why I have it. I got a shrub sapling. Sure, I'll take it. Pre-built structures. Oh, hey, that's handy. You're a shrub, Valuna. A hut and a hut frame. It's kind of neat. I like that. I like that they're gonna give you a pre-built structure for those who don't really enjoy building, or even if you just need to quick slap something up to survive or whatever. That's neat. I don't see very many games do that. Chestises. Those nails I just took from the boat will absolutely be required for this. Oh, you can do a storage basket too. That's good. Oh, we might as well go all in on a storage chest. Why not? Shit. All right. Let's expand this thing. Do. Hang on. What? Oh! Ah! We got Zoopin! We got Zoopin! Gotta love a good Zoop. Now, I saw something pop up that said that the structure is unstable. So there is some sort of structural stability method. Not that I know what it is yet, but it's there. Come on. Snappy-doo. There you go. I forgot to build my fucking windows again. There you go. That'll do. Okay, so now you can go away. And you can be built into this corner. And then the chestises can go next to it. And then even, just for funsies, a nice bed. You just got the game. Alright, good luck being lost as a pirate. Okie dokie. It is now day-ish time. This is good. Hey, kitty. Hold on a second. I got a bullet. When did I get a bullet? Sir, shush. I must have gotten a bullet from that drown. I didn't see it pop up in the loot, but that would have been easy to miss. Okay. We got stuff and things, so now we need to build a pick. Apparently we need more stone. I can do that. I can do that. There we go. Stone bullets? I can make stone bullets. Well, that's gonna have to be... Oh, hey! Fucking pig! Jesus Christ! Yeah, good shot. Stupid pig? Where'd you come from? Apparently my home is not a safe space, now that I have learned this. Let's make more bullets. Although I'm concerned, I got a bullet, but it also did say you need gunpowder. So it's entirely possible I need something else for that. Alright, let's go with... this many bullets. There, I have bullets. Now, if I... Okay, that's good. Do we have a limit on gunpowder? Oh, that's right. I can open up my scallop shells. I have acquired nothing. Hooray! Wait a second. Broken arrow. So, undead essence, silver button, feathers. When I killed the drowned, the second one that threw something at me, I collected a pearl. I remember seeing it and thinking, ooh, that's neat, and I was going to look at it later, and now I don't see pearls. And I also just opened 3 of these scallops and got no pearls. That would be funny if the pearl was the bullet. Now also, possibly worth noting, is that I have 15 stone bullets and only 9 homemade gunpowder. Crafted on millstones from ash and sulfur. I don't have any of those things, so I do need to be very careful with my bullets. Okay, so for now, let's see, do we have enough to make... I have enough to make something else. Let's see what the numbers are. 100 def on all these. Okay. And what am I currently wearing? 90. So it doesn't really matter what I replace. I'll get 10 additional defense. Let's go with a better hat. Not that I necessarily want to cover up my gorgeous hair. You know what? Now that I say that, I don't want to cover up my gorgeous hair. How about replacing my tattered pants? We shall go with the floofy pantaloons. Very floof. Alright, put you away. Put you away. Can we shift click? We can shift click. Good. Put you away, put you away, put you away, put you away. Sort. Good. And also that. Okay, so we have several things to find. The main thing being this general direction. I should cook before I go out. We're about to run out of all my foods. Yeah, I mean, it's possible the pearl was the bullet, but I don't see any hint of it. Oh, okay, so it's a 2 food slot system instead of 3, and then there's an empty elixir slot for the 3rd. So they changed it up ever so slightly. Alright, let's have the... Let's see, bacon and eggs is vitality, coconut soup is agility, spicy skewer crab is strength. Let's go with the vitality. Do we have a weight system? We do not appear to have a weight system. This is probably fine. Okay. So the place I need to go is roughly this direction. Ficus. I don't know if that's going to be any different for wood or if that's going to be, if that's just a fluff tree. Alright, our cave is just up ahead. Hopefully nothing too heinous is guarding it. I hear something heinous guarding it. Cave. There we are. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we can see. Let's... Yeah, okay. Cool. Perhaps we need a torch. Do we have any sort of pocket crafting? I don't think we do. I think they wanted us to use the crafting bench, but I don't recall seeing a torch. Let us go see if we can find a torch. Well, that was sudden. All right. Torch? No torch. No torch. Okay. Alright. Backpack. Full of holes, but quite spacious. You know what? Let's make a torn sailcloth bag. 2... 1... Craft. Take. It's already worn. Great. Yep, hang on. There we go. Okay. I didn't see anything like a torch in there. And this place is hella dark. I'm around you too. Do we have a gamma? Just for now, until we figure out how to. Excuse you. I hit the apply button. I hit the apply button. That did absolutely nothing. Haha. God, the pitch blackness. Man, can we do something about this pitch blackness? We can! Alright, okay, good. Yeah, it's interesting. There doesn't appear to be any sort of durability. However, there is a repair section in the workbench, so durability for something is going to be a thing at some point. Think maybe 100 copper is good enough for now. Noises? I heard noises. Where's the noises? Night Raid! Hello, Night and friends. How y'all doing? A meow. Okay. We got copper. Copper's good. And then the discovery on the copper is new schematics available, copper ingots and charcoal wood, plus smelting furnace and charcoal kiln, as would be expected. Let's see, smelt copper ingots. I can do that. I should probably tone down that gamma again. Now that we had the tactic of actually building a torch, I'll leave you at a good old 100. Okay, back back home, please. You know what? They did say that there was another question mark on the map. So let's go look at that question mark. It's a dark and stormy day. Might as well. Hello, dodos. How you doing, dodos? Hello, dodo. I pissed off the dodo. Hey, friend. Thank you for your contribution. Alright, so we got clay, and then over here, question mark. Supply cache. Fast travel bell. Alright. Decrepit deposit contains a blunderbuss, a lamp. Now we've got a lamp. And then blurry sketch of the island. So many dodos. Miscellaneous legendary. Bloody weather. It's got me well and truly stuck. But that's no matter. The chest is buried and that's what counts. Those filthy bums want to split the loot equally. They can go to hell. Now they will guard my gold forever. Once the rain lets up, I'll make it to Tortuga and hire a new crew. Or buy myself some land house and servants included. Buy my land house. I read that as land house because it was land-house. That is a land house. But no, that is a break in the statement. Buy myself some land, comma, how normal people do these things, house and servants included. I should also thank the apothecary. He recommended a fine remedy, very effective. The gold can stay put for now. Gives me some time to come up with a suitably tear-soaked tale for the brethren of the coast. Spaniards attacked us, or the English, makes no difference. If only this wind would die down. It howls and bends the palms so fiercely that I start seeing things. If I hadn't killed my own men, I might think they were still here, watching me. Alive. Indeed. Take all. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Can I have? Hello, dead man. Dead man tell no tales. Yeah. I apparently cannot touch that chest. Ah. Get out of here, Angry Bird. Okay. So we do have several other question marks. Oh, find the pirate's chest, if you insist. Do I have the inventory for that? Not really, no. We'll come back for that. Yeah, definitely get nails from that. That's why I kept doing it, basically. Grab. Grab, 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 grab. I'm determined to get something from these scallop shells. Oh, hello. And who might you be? Oh, Doctor. Hey, Doctor. How you doing, bud?
Troubling symptoms.
Oh, thank God it's you. You cannot imagine how glad I am to see you, Captain. You hired me but a day before we sailed, so allow me to introduce myself once again. Galen Skelton, ship's surgeon. I am truly delighted you survived. Your last name is Skeleton? Quite fitting for a doctor. How did you end up here, Doc? After the boarding, the pirates dragged me to their camp to stitch wounds and treat hangovers. Fortunately, I managed to commandeer a boat and escape. Luckily, I ran into you. Sticking together gives us a fighting chance. Please, let me stay in your camp? Question mark. Sure, make yourself comfy. I have questions, though. Gladly, I'll tell you anything I can. So many questions. How'd you escape? The pirate camp was attacked by the drowned. At first I thought I was hallucinating, but no hallucination snaps necks like that. An almighty fight broke out. While the gentlemen were busy, I borrowed a boat and escaped, hoping for the best. Do you know where we are, Doctor? Not far from Tortuga, in one of those nameless islands used by runaways and smugglers. I doubt a scrap of land is even marked on the charts. I came here by boat, but it'll not get us to Tortuga. These waters are crawling with pirates. They would sink us the moment they spot us. What about the strange markings on my body, Doctor? You know, tattoos? Well, how often do you visit brothels? I knew a fellow once, caught all manner of things there. Once even a wife. Caught a wife at a brothel. Now that's a challenge. I take it they appeared after the pirate attack? Tell me if you feel unwell, even if it's only a case of dizziness. I do not want to be left alone on the island. Did you see what happened to my ship? After they threw you overboard, they put the ship on to the torch. You have my condolences, Captain. No, they torched my ship. Yo-ho, Iron Ninja. Yo-ho. Any ideas how we get out of here? Not far from here, I saw a ship. I saw a few ships run aground. Some of them still look salvageable. Even so, managing the repairs with just the two of us will be a tall task. Miracles do indeed happen, but without a cup of coffee, I am hardly capable of them. So we gotta get coffee, you say? The pirates took many prisoners, not just me. We must free them. They can help repair a ship and return us to civilization. So you're saying we need to build a bigger boat. And a crew. Alright, bud. You get yourself comfy. Deposit similar is a good button to have. Let's open up these. Aha! Pearl. Ammo. Common. Okay, so that does explain what happened to my first pearl. They are indeed ammo. Also an alchemy ingredient. Sorry, an alchemic-y ingredient. Alchemic-y. There's a Y at the end there. Small, round, sturdy item may be useful elsewhere. Okay. So I'm going to not do that. Fast travel belt, whatever. Lamp. Maybe we'll hold on to it. That'll be fine. Blunderbuss, which is slightly better than my worn-out pistol. But also, meh. Okay. Let's get some of this metal smelted. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Any game that has NPCs that will follow you need to either be walked through or they need to get the fuck out of your way the second you get close to them. I'm sorry, bud. I don't want to destroy my wall to get through you. Can you GTFO, please? Do you have anything for me? Oh, minor healing potion. Thanks. Okay, sir. Leave. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, hang on. Stand here. See if he wanders elsewhere. I'm assuming we build a crew by doing the thing that he said about going to save pirates from the pirates. Yeah, that sounds about right. New discovery available. Fast travel bell. Makes a fast travel bell. Great. Lantern makes a lantern. Great. He's not leaving. God, he's still there. He's still watching me, isn't he? Oh no. Sir, I need you to leave. Alright. You know what? Fine. Make a new door. With blackjack and hookers. Oh, now you decide to leave. Okay, bud. Okay. Screw you, bud. What's up, Diesel? Welcome. You know what? Let's just put that there. Oh, great. Bell. Floors and walls. Floors and floors and walls. Floors and walls. Alright, so, new note to read in Curios. No, but I already read it. Put the journal. There we go. Adventure. Need a bigger boat. Recommended character level 2. I'm not 2 yet. Rescuing the crew. Recommended 2. I'm not 2 yet. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Recommended 2. I'm not 2 yet. So let's continue on this one. Smelting copper ingots. Hello, Gila. Hello, Gila. Alright, we need clay, and we need a lot more stone. We need clay, we need a lot more stone. Okay, let's go do those things. I am assuming the clay can be harvested with the pick. I should have a snack. I shouldn't be doing this on an empty stomach. Sure. I don't have much of anything else, do I? Spicy skewered crab, some dodo broth. Will do for now. My bush is growing great. I should plant my my spicy seeds. I guess assuming we're gonna be here a while. Or I can't plant them. Let's see. Can I? It was a. Yeah, it was a farming, and it's not in here, which means there's some other method to plant those. I'll put you there for now. You know what? We'll even put you on the hotbar just in case. I wonder if this is a resource node that will return, because I've noticed a lot of stuff has been slowly returning, but I don't know for sure. I guess the only way to find out is to try to harvest this at some point later. Oops. There we go. Okay, so that is all of that. We do need more stone. I don't know if picking up stones off the ground is the most efficient way to do this, but I don't know if I want to go back to the mine. That's an ominous noise. Why is it an ominous noise? Alright, how far are we from doing the thing we need to do? We have enough for the smelting furnace. And we have enough for the charcoal kiln. Perfect. Okay. So charcoal kiln. You can go, I don't know, right there. Smelting furnace. Can go right next to it. Perfect. Okay. That's coming along. Ash. Lovely. We're getting byproducts. Clay bottles. Lovely. You can now call your boat to sail to another island. Oh. Hey, we got a little bitty boat. Look at that little dinghy. Look at it. It's adorable. Alright, it's gonna beach that a little bit. This is fine. Doesn't appear to be any storage on the boat, despite there being bags. That's fine. Scallop. You mother... He took my boat. He took my bed. Well, it's fine. I apparently don't sleep anyway. Okay. We're doing fine. Let's take the rest of these. Craft up the rest of these. Alright, new discovery. Opens up a whole host of stuff and things. Copper bullets, copper pots. Not a helmet. Do not wear on head. Essential for alchemy and cooking. Weaponsmith shop. Cutting table. And sawing rack. shovel. Digging up treasure. Okay. Cutting table is a cooking fire upgrade. Okay, so we need another copper ingot, and then we can get the better cooking stuff. Yeah, let's cook up some more charcoal. That's 10 copper ingots to make a sawhorse. No, thank you. I do want this, though. Cooking fire upgrade. And then... the weapon table is 5 ingots. Great. Need a colander for the pastafarians. Spicy chicken with sweet potato. Craft. Alright, get a new round of food for whenever that's needed. Alright, 2 more ingots and then we'll have enough to make the weapon table, and then we'll need to figure out how much we need for the weapon table, or for new weapons. My current weapon is 90 attack, so it feels like the first round of upgrades are not remarkable, because all of these have been 90 to 100. 90 def to 100 def, 90 attack to the 100 attack, but I'm assuming they'll be necessary. I would say probably the weapon table needs a roof. We'll put it like right here. A gizmo, that's mine. You can't have. Gizmos, love it. Okay, so that's that. And then weapon table. Ah, gizmo, stop it. Yes, roof required. Gizmo, stop it. Yeah, that's what you get for stealing my bed. You're gonna wake up with a clock in your skull inside of this table. Okay, saber. 100 attack. We need 7 more copper ingots and 2 rough hides, so I'm going to need to go piggy hunting. There is a item over here. I do remember piggies being over there, so we're going this way. My pocket space, however, is not fantastic. You know, fuck it. Let's put it all in. Alright, piggy time. Also, crab. Crab. I just heard squawking. Piggy time! Hello, piggies. Come here, pig, pig, pig. Run away. Peg, peg. Grab. Oh, so many birds. Hello, birds. How you doing, birds? Stupid birds. I mean, since he's already gotten me stuck once, he does have a little bit of Kevin to him for sure. Alright, what is that buff? Where do I see that buff? I don't see that buff anywhere. It's in the lower left corner, green, 4-minute timer, green stop sign. I'm assuming it's related to the well-rested buff or something like that, but it doesn't tell me what it is or what it do. Alright, this way. Grab. I see a thing. What are you thing? Twist of fancy. We got words. Homeward journey. A light drink with a slightly sweet taste. Too bad it isn't easy to make. Rare ingredients are required. Returns you to last revival point. Okay. Twist of fancy. All right. Actually, let's loot these, and then we'll read it in my journal. Pegs. Do I wanna pigs? That says 1 of 2. If I look at the top in the mini map, it says 1 of 2. So was there another thing to find that I didn't notice? He's been in and out meowing. Why does that say 1 of 2? Traveler camp. Unique chest looted. 1 of 2. Oh, there could be a diggy hole chest. And I don't have a diggy shovel yet. Okay, we're gonna have to come back to that. Alright, we know those pigs are over there. We'll come back to hunt them. I don't have enough strength on me to fight pig. See, I would say that guy though does not quite have the Kevin feel to him. Just because he doesn't have the derp face and he's not running around like an idiot bopping his head. He seems fairly coherent. Alright, we have returned, and as soon as we hit the bonfire, our health is regenning. So health does regen very quickly around the bonfire, but does not at all out and about. Okay, good to know. We're learning. Yeah, it does. It feels like a rested buff, and now that I see it, now that I'm in the rested buff and it's providing it, it does say rested stamina now regens faster. But it doesn't say it anymore once you leave the space that's providing it, so then you don't have visibility to what it do. So you just have to remember that you've got it. Okay, now we can read the note that we just picked up. Came across a smuggler's cache yesterday. Found a pinch of gunpowder and a bottle of rum. If their other hideouts are as bare, they may be in bad shape. Rumor has it smuggling on Tortuga is run by Henry Every. Probably nonsense. His fancy hasn't put to sea in 20 years, though once they told legends about him. One of them says Henry took an Indian ship whose holds were bursting with treasure. With the first broadside, the lucky pirate shot away the mainmast and went into board. Mr. Every fought at the fore and crossed blades with the Indian captain. They seemed evenly matched until the Indian slipped. Henry pressed a blade to his throat, tore away a face-covering cloth, and froze, staring at a beautiful woman. Prize of the Mughal Empire. The ship's true captain was hiding in the hold like a coward. Henry had him keel-hauled, but ordered the princess and her escort left untouched. After that, Henry Every vanished with the riches. No one saw the princess again either. Some said she threw herself into the sea. Others, that she married a fortunate corsair, not crosshair. Whether Henry Every truly built a smuggling network on Tortuga, I couldn't say. But whoever did, my thanks. I waited out the rain in the cache and moved on. I'll bury the excess gear nearby, beneath the tree marked with a red rag. Maybe I'll visit this place again one day. From the Diary of Alexander, a traveler. Nope, not this one. Maybe this Indian princess became a pirate as well. But I mean, this very much is the traditional pirate legends. We've got the Blackbeard, and I mean, Blackbeard's really the only real one that's been mentioned so far. I think Henry Every might be one of the common names mentioned in pirate lore. Alright, Doc. You are going to need to not do that. Oops. Hang on. There we go. Animal fat. Now, as per common tradition, my inventory is full. I do have 2 pieces of equipment that I don't want or need anymore, so I could potentially build that disassembler doodad. Cool, copper ingots for that, Jesus. But the thing I wanted to make, I mean, I wanted to make a better sword, but I'm starting to think I might want to do the shovel first. Shovel? Shovel! There we go. 3 ingots. Okay, we can do that. Let's do 10. There we go. Apparently we don't need 10. Yes, Sappho the pirate and her roommates. I mean shipmates. Shovel. Now, copper pot says it's useful for alchemy and cooking, but I don't know exactly what it do and where. So we'll leave it be for now. Shovel good, because let me dig pirate treasure, and that's kind of what we're doing here. You know what? It's time for bed. I'm taking the bed this time, Doc. Time is passing. Got it. Time seems to have stopped passing. There's no indication that time has stopped passing. Doc, is there a reason you're just sitting there watching me sleep? It's kind of creepy, bud. Kind of creepy. Okay. So let's go back this way and see if we can find that treasure to dig up. And maybe finish those piggies off so we can get some better armor. Now, these shells, these Triton's horns, they don't seem to do anything. At least not yet. I don't know exactly what they could be used for, but they're not listed as alchemy ingredients or anything like that. The scallop shells can be cracked open and potentially find a pearl, but the Triton's horns don't do anything, and their description doesn't hint at what they might do eventually, other than the fact that they are indeed a resource. I've been collecting them because that's what we do in the survival games, but I'm curious what they might end up being used for. Could crush them for an alchemy ingredient, could turn them into pretty jewelry, could turn it into a horn of warning, or who knows. He's making me regret taking the bed instead of him. Fair. Very possible. Alright, Peggy. Come here. Yep. One Peggy done. Come here, Peggy. Uh-oh. If you don't perfect block, they do break your stance, and which I think kills your stamina. So that's good to know. Alright, so where is this tree with the red rag on it? Screw you, bird. You know what? I kind of want to grab the stone. Done. Tree with a red rag. I mean, I would assume it's nearby, but I guess it could be anywhere in the general vicinity. Aha! There it is. Oh, hey! Ha! That's a big old pig. I missed my parry click ever so briefly. Wait, why do I have on my inventory? The hell? I mean, I don't have all of my inventory. I didn't have my clamshells and whatnot. That was weird. That was very weird. Because in the previous times when I was doing a lot of death running, I would very much lose all of my inventory. I had to go back and pick it all up. So why did I keep my inventory this time? Is it because I slept in the bed? Maybe? Also, can we get rid of some of these stupid-ass pop-ups? It keeps telling me to press K to call my ship, but I've already pressed K to call my ship. That should go away. Alright, pig. Get fucked. Okay, so that was some of my stuff. Apparently something's still there. No, okay. Alright, birds. I need your meat. Okay. Red rag. There we go. So, is there any indication of where to dig, or do we just dig until we find something? Whoops. Dig. There we go. Dig. Found it. Homemade gunpowder. Healing potion. And great healing potion. Hell yeah. Alright, so this marker is now checked off. Good. Because we also checked off this one before. Now we can go over here and see if we can find the pirate treasure chest over here. Craft a melee weapon. Alright, I mean, if you insist. We'll pick up all the scattered logs on the way back and then use that to make more charcoal. I'm kind of digging it so far. It's definitely a slow survival start, but there appears to be more than enough stuff to do to keep it from being too slow. The combat's a little unforgiving. Hey, ship. How you doing over there? And once you get the parrying in place, it's not too difficult. If you fuck up your timing, it's really punishing though. Like that, it does not forgive you whatsoever for missing a shot. I have too many Triton's horns. Okay, this is fine. Crackety 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 crack. Deposit those. get some charcoal going. Let's go with 20. Alright, so it wants me to make a melee weapon. I can do that. Great, I did it. I now have an ever so slightly better sword. Upgrade your weapon at a weaponsmith workshop. Oh, okay. Upgrade. I see. I see. Can you do the same thing with armor? I see. I'm gonna need to kill a lot more pigs. Because I need a full suit of armor as well. And I need hide for the upgrade of the weapon and hide for the armor. So let's get some more armor. I have enough for 3 more pieces. And I happen to need 3 more pieces. So we'll get a new headband, a new glove, and a new doublet. Time for pig hunting indeed. Alright, jacket. Bandana. Ah, shit. The jacket took 3 pig instead of 2 pig. Alright, fine, be that way. I need to actually remember to take them. Now we're looking very different. I like this doublet better, visually speaking. And the hat does indeed cover my lovely, gorgeous hair. But, oh well. We'll deal for now. Now, unfortunately, this is leaving me with a whole bunch of extra equipment that I can't use. So I think what we'll do is we'll make another storage basket. Make a little storage basket. Make a couple little storage baskets. It'll be fine. Doopity 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 doop. Ah, there's a delete. Okay. I would probably rather disassemble them, honestly. But I don't want to build the disassembler right now because we got the disassembly table. I just don't have enough copper yet for it. Maybe that'll be my next investment. Waste not, want not, and all that jazz. Bandage restores health over time. Ah, let's do some of that. And then we'll take you. Take you. That'll do for now. Bandage. Lantern. Okay. Now we're going to find piggies. But we're going to go out and we're going to attempt to dig up that other treasure. I'm not going to pick up any more Triton's horns. I don't need them. I have too many of them. I will take the scallops, though. Okay, so the treasure is right over here. I have new armor. I have new weapon. I'm ready to go. Pig! Pig! I need pig. Where pig? Also. Where pig? Pig, pig, pig. Pig, pig! Ow. Owie. Bandage. Fuck off, bird. How dare you get a hit in on me? Yeah, I might need to invest in more bandages, if that's going to be a thing. I don't see a bandage marker indicating that I am healing. Did it already fade? Hang on. Let's do another one. Bandage marker. Over there. Oh no. The bandage must go away or get disrupted if you go back into combat. Oh, that's great to know. Lovely. So we are indeed going to need to make more bandages. Well, hey, a boar tusk. Nice. That's the first one of those. Yeah, it's definitely a forced vacation. There's a lot of foliage over here. I might as well collect it. Because we're going to be making a lot of bandages. I saw a pig butt. Potato. So, how are you guys liking this game? I have said at least a couple of my thoughts on it, but how are you guys liking it? In terms of like a stream-worthy game. Yes, it is Caribbean survival. I mean, we are missing the critical piratey aspect of it, but we're getting there. We have been given a boat, so we could use boat. But, I mean, I did go into this knowing that it was going to be pirate crafting survival. And some of crafting survival does involve slow burning it until you find all the stuff you need. Ah. Hello, dead guy. Hello, several dead guys. Alright, let's see if we have a pirate chest here. Probably should have read what the actual description was. Ah! Found it. An old chest. Battered but still locked. That means valuables are probably still inside. Open it. The moment your palm touches the old wood, you hear a familiar rasp behind you, and the air fills with the stink of rotted flesh and shellfish. Ah! Yeah. Okay. Hi, friendos. No, don't throw shit at me. Did you just hit your friend? Ow. Okay, 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 okay. So, that was exciting. Gila. No. No. No whining and yelling. Stop it. Yeah. I mean, Demos, if your only goal is to get on ship and be ship-based pirate, then this probably is not your game. If you have a little bit more patience, then you may be able to work your way up to that. Sure, agility, why not? Okay, let's go back and try that again. Yeah, ship customization and naval combat is gonna be a bit of a journey to get there. Well, I found my stuff. Are they gonna make me do the entire combat every time? Yep. Yes, they are. Okay, I don't like the dudes who throw shit. Okay. I don't like that. They don't give you enough combat chops to be able to survive something like that. So I think I'm gonna have to go run and get my shit and then come back. The pew pew does nothing. Like legit. I will grab the blunderbuss and switch. But it doesn't really seem to do anything. Let's go with the coconut soup again. I guess it doesn't really matter which. I'll go with that. It is a two-handy blunderbuss. Okay, good to know. Alright. We'll try this one last time. And if it goes horribly, horribly wrong, then I will continue to work up my equipment and whatnot and see if we can come back later. I do have the potion on number 5, if I can remember that. Ah, I see. Okay, blunderbuss, good, good. As far as I can tell, we don't have a dodge or anything like that. Okay, much better. Between the blunderbuss and the not being a piece of shit at combat, we've done much better. It seems the old crew wasn't keen on sharing their treasure. As for the chest, it won't bite, one would hope. Take the risk. Open it. 4 silver ingots and 5 guinea pigs. Nice. We got 5 guinea pigs. Hooray. Guinea, an English gold coin essential for securing the finest black market cargo available at Tortuga. Silver ingot. Lovely. Okie dokie. So that was that. That's good. That's good. I do need to continue hunting Piggy. I only have 2 hide. I need like, I don't know, like 20, 30 more, something like that. So we'll run around looking for Piggy. Also, there's a ruin over here. And there happens to be a Piggy near this ruin. Hello, Piggy. Two Piggy. I did not remember to make more bandages. So this may be problematic. Oh god, there's 2 of them. Oh god. Oh god, there's 2 of them. Oh god, there's 2 of them. Oh god, there's 3 of them. Okay. They did not stick around. Good, 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 good. So that puts me at 7. 7's good. 7's a number. It says 0 of 3 things here. This looks to be one of the 3 things. Hey, Healy potions. Take that. Clay vase. Vase with a wavy pattern. Corn seeds are stuck in the cracks. Alright. Wooden talisman. A fish-shaped amulet. Ancient fishermen wore it to bring a richer catch. Bone beads. Simple decoration of ancient peoples made from bones and nuts. What kind of nuts? Do I want to know? debris. Unfortunately, my inventory is full. So let's go. Let's go clear pockets. I have lots of fiber, and it's very easy to get more fiber currently. Ah, hello, lots of dodos. Do I have pocket space for dodo? I do. Oh, I don't have enough pocket space for feather. I got a dodo head. Hooray! Feather. There we go. Boat. Hello, boat. How are you, boat? Alright, Deals. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Boat. Yeah, I like the teal cyan colored dodo. Whichever color that happens to be. Hang on a second. Ah, okay. I used floor for my roof, and it just doesn't look like it's covered from this angle, but it very much is. Okay, so let's deposit you. I need the gloves, I do believe. Fabric. Let's make... I need 2 for the gloves, so let's do that many for now. And then we make the gloves. Lovely. For fuck's sake, sir. I hate him so much. Actually, can I punch him? God damn it. Alright. I tried. I tried. Oh, actually, let's take this. We'll trash that as well, because that's one too many items. It's a drop. And it remains sky high. Okie dokie. Yeah, I probably should put a second door in. Alright, let's do that. I should probably go with the double door at some point, but for now, I'll just do A funky little corner door situation. Yes, there we go. That's the spirit. Probably should have had that hinge on this wall instead. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Let's do that. There we go. There we go. All because of this idiot, I have to think of new ways to design house. Okay. Let's see. Can I get this? What is that? Blackbeard Hauler? That seems like a bad thing to run into. However, I want that. I want the shiny thing. There's multiple shiny things. Hell yeah. Watch it be something like loot that I can't pick up unless I have a boat that has cargo space or something like that. The water feels nice. Like it feels very wavy. It feels very watery. I don't believe I can take it. Oh man, that is a fleet right there. I am disappointed that I cannot have loot. Alas. Oh well, I guess it was inevitable that we had to get a real boat before we could do anything. Alright, so I still need to upgrade my weapon at the workbench to continue the quest. Also, these things are very obnoxious. 15 men on a dead man's just... side quest checkmark done? I guess done? Check the shipwreck sites. Which we'll need to do at some point. Alright. Oh, hey! The boat keeps moving while you're in your menu. Good to know. Yeah, that quest was the one with the dudes that kept trying to kill me. I was just a little bit surprised that it was just sitting there. I thought it might have disappeared off into a completed quest section, but I mean the green check tells enough, so it's fine. Also, the destroy button does not destroy iSucks. It places it above your skull on the ground for you to do something with. So now I have floating shell. I'm going to put floating shell over here. Ah, that one actually did not fall. Or did not float. Okie dokie. I don't think I like that he's coming towards me. the ominous thunder to emphasize the point. Yeah, making friends. Okay, so this is my last 3 copper ingots. They have turned around, but they've turned around again. Moderately sure they turned back around to face me again, but it's fine. I'm not going anywhere. Alright, upgrade. Upgrade. Next upgrade is the same cost? It's not bad. And then this upgrade is... okay. Don't. There we go. It made me equip the upgraded weapon to count it as completed. Ah, okay, so the beginning, How My Shore Adventure Began quest is finally completed. Now we need to do other things. So this is rescuing the crew, to get crew for my ship that I don't have yet. So maybe ship then crew? Crew then ship. Ship then crew. Which first, ship or crew? Do we make friends or do we make boat? Actually, you're right. We do need to do boat first because it says that they escaped from the, or they're in the camp that he escaped from, and he said that he took a boat to get to here. So boat first. Boat first. Where's boat? Ah, boat. Next island over. So we do actually need to go to the next island. Let's finish off this island. Maybe do a little bit more upgrades, do a little bit more killy. Upgrading more of my armor would be fantastic. So more pig. Upgrading each one of these at least once would be great. And we need... oh god, we need 4 for each. No, we need 2 for each. I have 4. Yes? Yes. So we need 2 for each. We have 4. So I need 8, 11. We need 11. I have 4. So I need 7 more pig. I think we can manage that. Let's do... I ran out of spice, so I can't do spicy things. Coconut soup. And bacon and eggs, since we're hunting pigs anyway. So we can go back here and get more things. Well, hey, there's resources that can be gathered here. We can go here. Seriously, Blackbeard? Get the fuck out of here. We can go here, get more things, and go here, check out the thing. Let's go sleep. Let's have some light. As much as I like a good thunderstorm. There's no clock. So I'm assuming we have to go by sky. But since sky is all thunderbolt and lightning, I can't really do much about that. I'm assuming time passed. It's no freaking clue, actually. But that's okay. We'll survive. Hey! Bird. My spices grew back. Hey, no. Bad bird. Bad bird. My spices grew back, so I'm immediately going to go back and throw these spices away. My bush has grown. Shrub sapling. Use. I got 1 plant fiber. Jesus Christ. That is going to be fucking worthless. If you have to spend 2+ in-game days to grow a single piece of fiber. That is trash. Hopefully there's a better method to do that at some point in the future. Alright, so we are going straight to here. Can we put marks on the map? We can put marks on the map. Good. I'm trying to save my blunderbuss. I did get a little bit, but I only have 13 total gunpowder. So I have to be a little bit cautious with my shots. Gil hi. Shush kitty. Okay, piggies have not respawned. Another thing to consider for upgrades is tools. Axe, shovel, etc. Plans, leaf roofs and triangular walls. Lovely. Wooden talisman and clay vase. That just kind of popped in the inventory. G. Healing potion. Lovely. Curios. New note. Plans and recipes. Learn it. Great. Bone beads and decoration. Simple bed with headboard. Lovely. Hey, level 2. Nice. Ah, we get ability points. I see. 4 stat points and 2 talent points. I have absolutely no idea how I want to level up at this point. So strength-based weapons, mace, club, halberd, etc. Agility-based weapons, sabers, greatswords, blunderbusses. Okay, so if we want agility, then saber and blunderbuss would be great. I'm not entirely sure greatsword would typically count under an agility-based weapon. But, you know, whatever. Precision. Rapiers, pistols, muskets. Okay. Mastery, critical hit chance. Vitality is health. Endurance is stamina. Let's... I feel like health would probably be a good solid, maybe like even health and endurance for now, until I know like what type of weapons I want to dip into. So let's do 2 health and 2 stamina. And then talents. Your attacks are 40% more effective in converting temporal health into health. Okay, okay. Planning ahead. Reload speed for guns. Pierce damage. Bullseye crit spot damage. Healing effect. Stamina. Slash damage. Dash and jump. So we do have a dash. I haven't seen a dash, but apparently we have a dash. Crit with melee, with one-handed melee. Okay. This is gonna be a thing that I will have to look at later. Piggy. Over this general direction, I thought I saw something. Yes, indeed. I found spices. Bird. The weapon upgrade is definitely noticeable. Between the better weapon and the actual upgrade, I think we went from 90 to 120. And it is definitely noticeable in terms of how fast I'm dealing damage. Oops. Potatoes. Alright, so now we're going to go this way to this undiscovered place and see what's over there. And maybe this time I'll remember to eat my food. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Lovely. I see bird protect. Healing herbs. Lovely. Bird protect. Ooh. 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 Bird. Bird. No bird. Bad bird. Oops. Oops. Oh. There's a down. Interesting. Also, there's angry birds. Excuse you. Alright, let's chill for a moment. Alright, it looks like in here is the next thing. How does one get out from in there? Ah, it's an E to enter. That's how. Ah. Tiny necklace of strength. Ooh. And healing potion. Ooh. Unfortunately, my bent spoon is taking up inventory space. Let's see. Don't really have anything I would care to get rid of. I have a rock. Good, good, good. Lovely. That's a nice little cellar. Yeah, the E to enter was something that really only happened once with the cave. I kind of forgot. Okay, in terms of pocket space, I have boar, I have dodo. So if I come across more boar and dodo, I should be fine. I don't have a space for the tusk if I were to get a tusked version. Worst case, I could get rid of like my sweet potato seed or something like that. At least until I get home. So let's head home. More spices. More pig. Hello, pig. What's up? More pig. Stupid stamina. Stupid stamina. Owie. Man, that Blackbeard hauler is literally just doing circles right here. Wait, do I have wood on me? I do have wood on me. Okay, that's good. Hey, the family of dodos has returned. Hey, buds. Welcome back. Nice of you to move back in. Alright, so I ended up with 6 hide. I needed 11. So, more piggies. But we can use some of it to upgrade some of my existing armor. I do need more fabric. Upgrade. 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 What was the cost for my weapon upgrade again? Ah, more copper. I don't think I have that. Do I? I do not have that. Fair enough. Okay, so we need more piggy. Unfortunately, this island is relatively small, and it feels like the animals are slow to regenerate. Let's go look to see if the piggies over there have come back. If not, then we know that it's got a lot of time on it. At which point we probably should just move forward. Because this is one of the spots where the piggies were. And I see the potatoes are back. But the piggies are not. This was another spot for piggies over here. But it wasn't the first round of piggies. And those dodos at that location right next to my place, that was effectively the first things I killed. And they're only just now coming back. So it's got some time before things will respawn. I don't see piggies. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright. Well, in that case, then, let's move on and see if we can sail forth over there. I don't know if I should have brought anything with me, but it's a little late now. Did we just ramp off that? Hell yeah. I do hope that once we get a bigger boat, that we'll have the opportunity to run around on said boat and be a little bit more up close and personal to boat. Because this one, I mean, you can get out and you can stand on it, but there's not enough boat to really feel up close and personal with it, and this is as close as I can get my camera, so we can't really ever feel like you're really deep in the boat action at the moment. I just hope that that will change with bigger boat. And I know they mentioned boarding, so I'm assuming at some point you will be able to board other boats and do hand-to-hand combat on boat, which was one of the fun elements of Black Flag. Ooh, hey. Hella jumps. And I think that might have been something that was missing from the Skull and Bones, which was kind of theoretically going to be the thematic replacement for Black Flag, is that it was purely, once you're on the boat, it's purely boat-based. There's no real boarding, there's no running around on your boat feeling like you're part of the crew, anything like that. It was just pure boat-based action. You could run around at the ports, sell stuff, buy things, talk to people, whatever, but you couldn't do that on boat, and it felt like that was an element that was missing. Alright, we are still... Ooh, hey. Still a ways away. We'll see if we can boat straight to one of the spots. The water feels very nice. The boat, it's generally fine feeling in the water, but every once in a while, especially when it gets the air, it feels more like a solid object on a solid, rounded surface. Especially when it lands after the jumps, it doesn't really feel like it's hitting the water. It feels like it's hitting a smooth, flat surface. I'm assuming that wreckage up in the distance is one of the wreckages we're supposed to visit. It looks kind of boat wreckish. There's another piece over there. Grabs. Alright, crabs. Bring it. Ow, my butt. Ow, my butt. Ow, my butt. Well, that wasn't very nice. Uh-oh. It's entirely possible that I should have prepared a respawn point before going into combat. I am not used to that method of dying and prepping and whatnot. So. Whoopsie doodle. Alright. Let's fucking sail again. You know what? I'm gonna bring food with me. Spicy chicken sweet potato. And let's go with spicy bread kebab. And then what do I need to build the tent? Some wood and some plant fiber. I can probably do that. Alright, should be enough wood and plant fiber. Is it enough? No, need 2 more plant fiber. 1. 2. Got it. Alright. Bullet. Okay. Away we go to try that again. I do hope once we get a crew that we will have something akin to sea shanties. Because that was one of the things I absolutely adored about Black Flag, was just sailing around the Caribbean with my crew, singing shanties, and occasionally blowing up a passing ship and stealing their cargo. If we don't get shanties, what the hell kind of pirate game is this? Yeah, the transitioning as we jump on the rough waves and land is a little bit sketch. It doesn't really feel like we're landing in water. And there's a little bit of like camera judder as the whole boat kind of bounces. So hopefully they smooth that out a little bit. But otherwise, it was very pretty. Alright, we're going. Or, what, more than halfway? Yeah, more than halfway. We'll be fine. I made a mistake. I learned from my mistake. When going to New Island, first thing is to set up camp so that you can actually respawn there instead of having to boat all the way back. Probably good that we have the ability to call our boat. It doesn't feel very immersive that you can call your boat wherever the hell you are. But probably a good thing, because I remember the other game that I played, Under a New Sun, if you died on a new area, you either had to reload, or you had to build a new boat, and then go fetch your old boat. And that feels more immersive, but also kind of pain in the ass. Whee! Okay, we land a little further away. Just a little bit, so the crabs don't eat me the second I disembark. Whoops. My bad. A little rough landing. Alright, immediately camp. Oh. Alright. Immediately camp. And then campfire. And then cooking fire? Well, I need 3 more stones for that. New discovery is available. Crab head! Crab heads, roly-poly crab heads. Cooking fire. There. Now we have a lovely little base camp. Okay, you little fucks. Come here. Hang on. Almost forgot. Set it as my revival point. There we go. Alright. Come here. Alright. Making progress. It's really difficult to do good parrying when you have so many enemies. And they don't make it easy to back away from combat. So you can't readily run from combat. You can't readily back away from combat because the enemies will bop you, they will stagger you, they will fuck you up. And I was struggling with that. Alright. Survivors flagpoles. Simple flagpoles made of untreated wood, lightweight and practical, perfect for campsites and temporary stops. Okay. These must be resources that we can sell rather than use. Okay. We'll take them. Old shipwreckage. This ship washed ashore ages ago. The hull's rotten and the planks are only good for kindling. This one's beyond saving. Alright. Fair. Grab. Oops. Put away my sword. Okie dokie. So that's this one. There's one more here. There's one more here. This one probably is one that we can run to. Banana! I see you, banana. 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 Not banana. Misty orchids. That is interesting. Ah. I do believe these are some of the friends we are supposed to rescue. I see. Banana. Okay, so there's several dudes. I have no way to see how dude these dudes are. So let us dude the dudes and see if the dudes do the dude. After we buff up and not die. New plans and curios. Learn it. New discovery. Basic alchemy unlocked. Hooray! Alchemy table and stoven pot. Now we can make alchemical base made from misty orchids. And then homeward journey, healing potion, and elixir of cruelty. Increased damage by 8%. Okay. That's kind of neat. Alright, friendos. You sir. You sir. Ow. Okay. They have multiple swings that I did not know about. That's fine. I got most of them. Hey, friend. How you doing? Nice catch. Ooh, shinies. I feel like alchemy is going to be a pretty sizable portion of the game. It is unfortunate that I lost that food the moment I did it. But oh well. Privateer's tricorn. Ooh. Part of the Privateer's regalia. If I get it, it will increase my crit chance. And, ooh, so 4 pieces of the Privateer's regalia gives a 10% crit chance for each enemy nearby, up to 30%. That's pretty neat. Bandages and copper bolts. Okie dokie. So we'll take it. I like it. Is it? It's as good as my well, it's not even as good as my current hat because my current hat is upgraded. But it is a better looking hat than my current hat. So we'll upgrade this one as soon as I can, and then we'll use that one. Okay, friends. Hi. Oi! Don't walk away! Get me out of here! Galen sent me. I'll have you out in a flash. Glad the dot made it. Just don't leave me, mate. There's devilry in this place. Walking Dead, drowned men rising up, that sort of devilry. How'd you know? Blimey, Cap, are you a gypsy? No. I've just been murdered a few times, thank you very much. After the doc got away, there were 3 of us left. The drowned took 2, nearly had me as well. Do you know where the pirates are holding the other captives? In camps like this, scattered across the archipelago. Alright. Head home. Fashion is better than stats. That is true. However, if I wait for just a little bit, I can have fashion and stats. Peggy. 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 Ooh, spices. No inventory slots available. Ah, Jesus. Alright. Cool. What if I did something about that? What if I got more plant fiber and plop one of these down? Yeah. Alright, put away a bunch of crap. Because I don't need any of this at the moment. New hand insignia. A fresh pressed mark carried by Blackbeard's newest hands. Turn it in on Tortuga. Okay. Neat. Let's make some food. Don't have much food at the moment. Coconut milk with bananas? Hell yeah. Looks delicious. Boiled crab. Skewered meat. Alright, let's do a crab murder. And a bird murder, just for funsies. And then we will also build another one of these. I don't have enough wood. What if I did have enough wood? Okay. So let's head over to that other wreck. These are all rescue the crew, and this is bigger boat. Okay, yeah, let's go do bigger boat. Because I would like a bigger boat. Looks like this might also be more combat, so let's make another tent. There we go. Quest updated. I found a bigger boat. I should probably go check the other spot anyway if I can find it, because it might have loot and stuff. Guys, you alright? Oh, sweet Jesus. He's a puker. Oh, good God. Okay. I don't like the puker. It's kind of gross. All right. Ow. It's fine. Come here, bud. Alright, pick a boat. Repair the ship. Great. Specifics. Yipe, 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 yipe. Ow. I died. Oh, hey. Ow. Why, crabs? This isn't your fight. This isn't your fight, crabs. Ow. He fainted me. What the fuck? I was right clicking. It did not work. I don't care much for games with infinite death cycles. Not my preferred method of combat. And yes, I know get good is part of it. But still. The ship on the shore is badly damaged. You'll have to labor to get her afloat. 100 wood, 20 nails, 20 coarse fabric, and 10 rope. Okie dokie. So, we are probably going to need to do a combination of going back and getting some of my supplies that I already have, and finding new supplies here. Gila. 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 Shush. 20 wood, or 100 wood, 20 nails, 20 coarse fabric, 10 ropes. Okay. So instead of doing that right now, let us go see if we can find the other shipwreck. I think it was like around that general direction. I know it's not necessary. Our boat has a kitty masthead. Figurehead. There's a little kitty figurehead. Look at him. That's adorable. I didn't even notice that. Because I remember the icon for it being somewhere over here. So I think it's going to be on this shore somewhere. J for journal. Ah, has all the materials right there. Good. And then rescue the crew, we've done 1. That doesn't look like much of a shipwreck, but it's something. Yeah, it's. I don't think this is the one. I don't know where it might ended up, but oops. Might as well break it up over here because it's gonna have nails in it. I did see Piggy. Hello, Piggy. Fucking whiffed. Ow. Bigger peg. It's fine. Some of the wood is salvageable. Yeah, Morale. Okay, I see glowy bits. I go get glowy bits. Oh, also, I see potatoes and Piggy. Sorry, Piggy. Stole your potatoes. What is squishing? Apparently it's just plant fiber and wood. Banana. Okay, we will circle around back to the beginning, or back to the beginning of this this little bitty island, and then we'll pick up as much crap as I can and go back to our initial home base. Uh-oh. Boat stuck. Come on, boat. I beached her. Alright, fine. Fine, boat. Be that way. I'll recall you. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what would be faster. Go back and pick up my crap or find new crap. Because I currently have 5 nails and we need 20. I don't recall how many I have back at home, but I suspect it's an okay number. Probably not quite enough to hit 20, but you know, whatever. Actually, I probably should grab the shipwreck while I'm here. Okay, that puts me up to 14 nails. Actually doing pretty good. We've already got a 50 wood as well. I mean, it may be just worth it just to build the workbench here and finish getting what we need. Because it's not that bad if we're at 14 of 20 nails. And the fabric is easy. So is the rope. Alright, maybe we'll just finish this thing while we're here. Problem is, where did I park my boat? I parked my boat all the way over here. I see. There's more shape to this island than I thought. There's the other shipwreck. That's why I was confused, because I didn't realize there was like a little inlet here. That's fine. Actually, we'll park here. Oops, that wasn't the button I wanted. Tent, sure, why not? Meh. Meh. Did I remember to rest here? Who knows? All right, we got the goo friend. I don't really like the goo friend. Run away. Hang on, can I? I can. As long as I can avoid getting hit. I can't avoid getting hit. Yeah, too many crabs. And they all appear to be party linked or something like that, that forces them to come at me no matter who I piss off. Alright, I'm gonna deal with this shit. This is probably gonna be a multi-death situation. Come here, bud. Really would like for you not to be at your puking spot, sir. Yipe, 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 the puking, the puking. Ow. That was uncalled for, sir. He threw that rock right at my face as I was coming up to him. That was uncalled for. Ooh, two-handy sword. Two-handy sword, you say? I mean, yeah, we'll give it a shot. So if we look back at the progression, strength is club, mace's halberd. Agility is saber, greatsword, blunderbuss. Precision is rapier, pistol, musket. So having a rapier one-hand, pistol in the other hand would be a nice combo. And that's kind of what I've been doing anyway with the saber. Does it say what type of weapon it is? If the rabbit is the symbol, then all of these, blunderbuss, two-handed sword, and saber, are all agility-based weapons. And so far, I haven't even seen a strength-based weapon. So if that's the case, then I should be putting my points in agility, because saber, greatsword, blunderbuss all seem to be good options. Although I am also a fan of precision for things like the rapier and pistol. So it's hard to determine where we're building here. Ow. It's alright. I do kind of prefer a faster swing with a little bit more mobility. Okay, so that puts me at the 20 nails. And we're at 71 wood. So let's take this with me. Just cause. And then we go back this way. Pick up stuff and things. This spot here that we previously camped at, this spot here, is not terrible. It's not great, though. So I might pick up and move at some point. Ooh, something performance-wise just took a hit. I just lost almost 20 FPS. Alright, so we gotta sail all the way back up this way. I should probably take that wreck too. That's not even a wreck. That's just a couple boxes. But it's got stuff. That's what matters. Okay, just for sanity's sake, we will go ahead and build the workbench. And then, let's see. Let's take all. And take all. And then we'll figure out what we can put back and where. For now, put that away, put that away. Put that away. Actually, I'll take that with me. Misty Orchid we can come back for. We don't have a use for it at the moment. Same with the insignias and the loot, etc. Okay, so let's get what we need to finish building this boat. We need 20 coarse fabric. And we need another 10 rope. Which means we need 30, which means we need 90 fiber. That's I mean it's easy to do, it's just a little bit of slicey. And then we need some wood. That we can do. Start with the wood. We got them right here. Unfortunately, the swing on this thing has a very long step forward, so it's kind of difficult to aim. Alright, that's quite a bit. Just gotta cleave our way through the jungle. And we have 200 fiber. I was not paying attention. This is fine. I need more bandages anyway. Okay, so we need 20 fabric. And we need 10 rope. Let's do another 10 fabric for 10 bandages. Good, good. Okay, so we have 81 wood. And then we have the 20 nails. We have the 20 fabric, 10 rope. So we just need a little bit more wood, and then we'll be good to go. And these, so far, have not provided any wood. Alright. Fine, be useless. Go. I do need to make a little bit of room because I want those coconuts. Animal fat, we can come back for you. Good, 100 wood. 101 wood. Okie dokie. So I do believe that is everything. Let's double check. 10 wood, 20 nails, 20 fabric, 10 rope. Absolutely. Let's go get this boat. And this will probably have to be the last thing we do for tonight, because it is late-ish. Alright, let's fix up this boat. We'll need hands. 7 men should do. That doesn't look like a very repaired boat. That doesn't look like a very repaired boat at all. But apparently we need to save 7 dudes to be able to finish building the boat. So we need a crew, 7 dudes. All right. Wait. 7 people should be enough for this little thing. All right. I guess that's considered a little boat. That's fair. Okay. So I'm gonna call it here. So far I am enjoying it. It's very pretty. Seems fairly solid mechanic-wise. I think that my biggest struggle is probably going to be the combat. But that's a me problem, not a game problem. That's purely a me problem, and I'm aware of this. But we'll muscle through it. I'll either need to over-level and over-equip for combat, or I will just need to ram my face into the wall of death as we do the repeated death runs to solve these problems. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Good times. So we shall continue to be pirate whenever we're feeling the need to be pirate. That'll be it for tonight, though. Yep. I have a potential plan for a new game coming, and it's not a new game, but it is an old new game. A game I've been meaning to play for quite some time. So we'll see if I'm feeling the need to do that tomorrow. If not, I got other games to play. We shall see. Iron Ninja, Isux, Faluna, Ducks, Diesel, Scooby, anyone else lurking out there? Appreciate y'all being there. And I will see you next time. Bye!